Hi there everyone, back again, Maria here, and this is the second day of me documenting my journey to the world stage in New York. Today I'm going to talk about output or cardio, walking, whatever you choose to do to get rid of energy. And I'm going to talk about the game changer for me this year. I competed in my qualifier early September in Manchester, and a couple of days after my show I was driving to work in my little car and I unfortunately hit a deer. The deer died. I was alright, but my car wasn't. Mechanically it was fine, but the bodywork was a nightmare. Everything was hanging off and it was making loads of racket and I could no longer drive it. So really the only way I could get in and out of work with the amount of bags and food I have to carry was walking. And I lived in Welford, and those of you that don't know Welford, it's about 5 miles from Stratford where I worked. So every morning I used to get up and walk 5 miles into work. It took about an hour and 15, hour and 20. And then after work, I would walk the 5.5 miles back home again. So that meant that I no longer needed to spend time doing cardio in the gym. All my output was walking. And I'm going to show you right now the environment I got to walk in. So as you can see, I'm lucky enough to be able to walk in and out of work through woodland and fields, and it's beautiful and the birds are singing and I can smell the fresh air and the sun's on my skin and I can feel the elements. And that was the game changer, not just because I was moving more, using more energy, but it just made my mind so much better. No longer was I prepping for a show and spending 2.5 hours in the gym with my weight session and my output, my cardio. I was in the gym for an hour and then my output, my cardio would be the walk in and out of work. So yeah, I wasn't really spending any more time in the gym than I would in an off season. And prep changed for me. I just enjoyed the 6 weeks between my qualifier and the British finals just so much. Didn't want it to end, and as it turned out, it wasn't the end. We are 1 week away from flying to New York, me with the UK team, and we're all going to go and represent the UK in the world finals for the natural bodybuilding show. Did I mention it was in New York? So I'm still walking in and out of work. The only difference is I no longer live in Welford. I live in Stratford. I think I mentioned it takes about 20 minutes, the short way to work, about an hour the long way, and about 3/4 of an hour of the way I'm walking today in the Welcome Hills, which is beautiful. So what I really need to say is that everyone does prep differently. Everyone enjoys different things, and things work for some people and not for others. And really what you've got to do is find what works for you. Find what you enjoy. Find what gets you up in the morning and out and looking forward to the day ahead. And one of the main game changers this year for me in prep compared to other years was hitting that poor deer and having to walk to work for the 2.5 weeks it took for my car to be fixed, and then realising I loved it so much that I've carried on. So that's day 2 of my little videos. I know I'm not very good at this, but I am going to get better, I promise. I've been looking at apps to do some fancy stuff with my videos, so once I figure out how to use it, it won't just be me talking, there'll be all singing, all dancing, I'm sure. So see you later. Until next time, bye.